Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Ria Study Circle. It is a requested video from my viewers. So before start the video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. Today I am going to explain about 8th class chapter number 10, direct and inverse proportion. In that exercise 10.2. So in exercise 10.1 we learned about direct proportion. In the exercise 10.2 we have to learn about inverse proportion. So what is inverse proportion? Direct proportion means both the quantities either increase or decrease at the same time. So what is inverse proportion means? One quantity has to increase while another quantity decreases. Otherwise, one quantity is decreasing while another quantity is increases. So here if you take the two quantities as x and y, we can say x is increases and y is decreases, or x is decreases, y is increases. For example, I will give one problem. See the problem. 4 men will complete one work in 10 days. Then 20 men together will complete same work in how many days? So if you think by the common sense, we can say if manpower is more, we can complete the work within less time. That means less days. So here manpower is increases from 4 to 20 men. So we can say the days will decreases from 10 to however. So from this problem we can write men is increases, then days will decreases. So here if you see one quantity increases, it will affect the other quantity has to decrease. So we can say this is in inverse proportion. That means men is inversely proportional to days to complete the work. Now let's see some daily life examples for inverse proportion. As just now I said, more men works, then less time to complete the work. So here men is increases, time to complete the work is decreases. So this is one of the example for inverse proportion. Next, second example is if we are riding a vehicle, if you increase the speed, that means more speed means less time to reach to cover distance. If you increase the speed, you can reach the destination within less time. So here speed is increases and time taken is decreases. So you can say speed is inversely proportional to time. Next, third one, more vehicles on road, then you can say less road space. That means number of vehicles is increases, then you can say the road space is decreases. One quantity increases, another quantity decreases. So we can say it is in inverse proportion. Same like this, you can also say more members in the house, less space in room. If number of people are increases, then space in the room also decreases. So here also one quantity increases with another quantity decreases. So this is also example for inverse proportion. Same as like this, we can say a lot of examples for inverse proportion. Next we will see the formula for inverse proportion. So we have to write x is inversely proportional to y. So we don't have any separate symbol for inverse proportion. So we have to use the symbol for direct proportion only. So we have to write x is proportional to 1 by y. While we are reading this, we have to read x is inversely proportional to y. While we are writing, we have to write like x is directly proportional to 1 by y. Because 1 by y is the inverse of y. So we can write like this, we can read like this. So here this is the proportionality symbol. To remove the proportionality symbol, we have to use some constant as I explained in the first video in this chapter. So x equal to k into 1 by y. So here k is what? Already we know k is the proportionality constant. You can take any constant, not only k. I am taking k. So here x equal to k into 1 by y. This 1 by y, while coming to left side, it will become multiple. We already know. So x into y equal to k. This is the formula for inverse proportion. Here k is the constant. That is xy equal to constant. To write this formula for two variables, we have to write x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. So this is the formula for inverse proportion. This formula we have to use to solve the problems. From this formula we can also write x1 by x2 equal to y2 by y1. If you use this formula, you will get confused for direct proportion and inverse proportion. So that's why it is better to use x1 y1 equal to x2 y2 formula to solve the problems. So by the given problem, we have to say either it is in direct proportion or inverse proportion. For inverse proportion, the problem must and should satisfy two conditions. In that, first condition is x is increases, y is decreases, or x is decreases, y is increases. That is the first condition has to satisfy. And the second condition is to satisfy the inverse proportion formula. That is x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. If these two conditions satisfied means that question you can blindly say that is in inverse proportion. Next, in exercise 10.2 first problem, observe the following tables and find which pair of variables x and y are in inverse proportion. If you see in this, we have three problems xy, xy, xy. So we have to check either these three problems satisfying the two conditions or not. Then we can say in this which problem will be in the inverse proportion. So let's see the solution. First problem is x is 50, 40, 30, 20. Y is 5, 6, 7, 8. If you see what are those two conditions, one quantity has to increase, another quantity has to decrease. And second condition, x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. So by seeing we can say x is decreases from 50 to 40, 40 to 30, 30 to 20. At the same time y is increases from 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. So the first condition is satisfied. Now we have to check the second condition, that is xy equal to constant. x1 y1 equal to x2 y2 equal to constant. We have to get the same value. So now see, in first case 50 into 5, xy means 50 into 5, 55 is a 250. In second box 40 into 6, 6 4 is a 24, so we will get 240. In third box 30 into 7, we will get 37 is a 210. In fourth box 20 into 8, 28 is a 160. So if you see the values of x into y, here 250, 240, 210, 160. So that means this is not constant. So we can say xy values are not constant. So this is not in inverse proportion. So let's write that same. x1 y1 equal to not constant. You can also write x into y is not equal to constant. So the first problem is not in inverse proportion. Next, second problem, x is 100, 200, 300, 400, y is 60, 30, 20, 15. If you see x is increases from 100 to 400 and y is decreases from 60 to 15. So here one quantity increases, another quantity decreases. First condition is satisfied. So now we have to check the second condition, that is x into y equal to constant for all the cases. So if you see first column 100 into 60, that is 6000, and second column is 200 into 30. 2 3s are 6, 3 zeros, that is 6000. In third column 300 into 20, 3 2s are 6, 3 zeros, that is 6000. In fourth column 400 into 15, 4 15s are, that means 15 4s are 60 and 2 zeros, so we will get 6000. In this problem you can see all the values of x into y are constant, that is 600. So we have to write xy equal to 6000, that is equal to constant. So the second problem is in inverse proportion. Next, third one, see, x is 90, 60, 45, 30, 25. So here x value is decreases from 90 to 5 and y value is increases from 10 to 25. As per the first condition, it is satisfied, one quantity decrease while another quantity increase. So we have to check the second condition, that is x into y. See the first column 90 into 10, we will get 900. Second column 60 into 15, we will get 900. In third column 45 into 20, if you do the multiplication, we will get the same 900. In fourth column 30 into 25, we will get the multiplication of 30 into 25 is 750. Next column is 20 into 30, 2 3s are 6, 2 zeros. We will get the 600. In the last column 5 into 25, 5 25 is a 125. So if you see here, xy values are not constant. First 3 it is 900, then 750, then 600, then last 125. So x into y is not constant for the third problem also. So we can write xy is not equal to constant. So the third problem also is not in the inverse proportion. So by observing all three problems, we cannot say immediately, while only the first condition is satisfied, we cannot say that is in inverse proportion. We have to check the second condition also. If you see the first one and second one and third one, in three cases, three problems, xy are in inverse proportion only. But while you are check the second condition, that is xy equal to constant, then the answer is only second one. First one and third one are not in the inverse proportion. So like this we have to check the both conditions, then we have to say which one is in inverse proportion. So this is our today's video. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any doubts or if you want any problem with the solution, then comment below. I will definitely explain in my next videos. If you want these videos in Telugu, then please comment below. I will definitely explain in Telugu also. ఒకవేళ మీకు ఈ వీడియోస్ తెలుగులో కావాలనుకుంటే కామెంట్ చేయండి, నేను తెలుగులో కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. If you are confused to get my videos, then go to playlist in my channel. I will upload all my videos playlist wise, so you can easily find there. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon to get my latest updated videos when I post.